is loud.
Good morning, people. I just landed in.
Welcome back if you've been here before. If you're stumbling across this from a weird rabbit hole, this is hashtag just saying. Enjoy the rabbit hole. While we're prostituting ourselves, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It's easy, I think. Hit the notification bell like it owes you money. It will let you know when we upload a new content. You can watch the first 40 here on the YouTubes. Listen to the whole show wherever you stream stuff. We have pre-show banter on TikTok.
Yes.
It's at hashtag just saying, all one word. We usually do a Trivia Tuesday.
Right.
But we will not be doing that this week. Sean has a note from a nurse, so he won't be here.
Please excuse Mr.
Signed, Epstein's mother. So yeah, prostitution complete.
All right.
I got all that out of the way.
Yay.
But I do have something. Matter of fact, it's
Do you?
I'll post it on Tuesday in lieu of the trivia. By the way, next week's trivia will be Joe versus Sean.
Yes.
So
He's going down.
Epic, epic showdown. I got. Let's see if I can reach.
What you get?
So, Subaru came through,
Ooh.
and I got yes, and they sent me a box of stuff.
Some swag?
Yes.
Oh, what'd they get you?
What they get you?
What'd they give you? Sorry.
I got a
Ooh, that a fleece?
nice little plush Subaru blankie.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like that. Isn't that soft?
Ooh, that's like velvet.
A Subaru. I think this is a tumbler.
Oh, like a
Or if
thermos.
if I can get into it. There we go.
Shit.
I don't want to. There we go.
Nice.
Subaru.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm not done.
Oh, damn.
I'm not done. You think I'm done, but I'm not done.
They send you some stickers.
No.
McKinley tumbler.
They sent me this little cooler thing.
Really?
Yeah. It has...
For the tumbler.
Well, you know what? It has a thermal thing on the inside. I just noticed it has pockets here, too.
That's awesome.
It has a thermal thing on the inside, so you can do, like, hot and cold stuff.
Cool.
And also on the inside are, like, those reusable shopping bags.
Okay.
They gave me a couple of those.
Recyclable.
Recyclable.
Nice.
And
Saving the
this-
planet.
They're trying to save the planet, so they say, by
Yeah.
giving you a car with emissions. But I was like, very cool. And this is
The final thing?
the final thing.
Oh,
This is an umbrella.
that's awesome.
It does say Subaru on it.
Right.
It opens violently.
Oh, shit.
So I'm not going to open it because it's a violent open.
But download. What are you downloading?
Oh, this is hilarious.
QR code?
This is hilarious. It has a download code, right?
All right.
And you get this little app for your phone, and it will tell you, it will give you an alert when there's at least a 60% chance of rain.
Oh, nice.
So you know you need your umbrella.
You're going to need your... We care.
Yeah, they do. Now, I didn't bring it downstairs because it was way too heavy.
Okay.
But they also sent me like a roadside emergency kit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They went all out.
They really did.
Christmas came early.
They really did. I was like, wow, you guys, I got to send
Thank you, Subaru.
I know.
We're going to get Toyota to do that for me. I was actually there today.
Toyota doesn't...
I dropped off my truck for an alignment and picked it back up. And
Toyota doesn't send you any stuff? Are they not?
Like on my birthday, they'll send me like, oh, you get like 15% off your next accessory purchase.
Well, I mean,
I've never even used it yet.
I reached out and I said, I like my car. You got any stuff?
Yeah. When did that come? Like today?
Well, I got it at the beginning of the week.
Okay.
I got that at the beginning of the week. And then today, there was another knock at my door. And that's when the roadside emergency kit came.
I got road flares and like a triangle.
It has the triangle reflector.
Yeah.
It has the high-vis vest.
Okay. Gloves.
It has gloves. It has a little light pod. I don't know what you'd use that for, but it's. They gave me the light pod with batteries.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff. Jumper cables, which I had, but I was like, oh,
There you go.
now I have some in a kit.
There you go. Keep it nice and organized. With
So-
the no storage in your car.
I know. But I'm thinking with the jumper cables with the roadside kit, I'll probably get rid of the one. Well, not get rid of, but I'll, put in the basement the ones that I have.
Set them aside.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was very happy. They did me well.
Yes.
I didn't. Oh
Yay.
yeah.
Subaru.
Yeah. I was like, damn. I mean, it's good stuff. That's a quality blanket right there.
Yeah. Now is it like a full size bed blanket, like a king size, or
You
a
know what?
queen size?
I wanted to unfurl it.
That's a word, unfurl.
Yes. I wanted to unfurl it.
That was like a fake word.
No, I'm not making up words.
Unfurled.
Shillelagh. I wanted to unfurl it, but
Right.
I was like, if I do that, because it looks so nice,
I know.
I said,
It's all folded and
for presentation purposes, I'm never gonna get it back the way that it was.
right.
But I recorded a video today of more up close of that stuff,
Nice.
and then of the stuff in the roadside kit. So I'll probably post that up, since we don't have any.
On TikTok.
Yes,
Exclusive.
we don't have any. We don't have any
Exclusively on TikTok.
trivia this week, so
No, we do not.
I was like, damn, they came through big time.
Who won last week?
Who won last week?
It was you. You won last week.
Did I play last week?
Yeah, it's you and me. Sean was the quiz master. You won by like 1 point.
Oh yeah. Because I think I got the last question.
Yeah, which was easy.
Hey, you gotta be quick on the draw.
That's right.
That's what I say. So, I had a very long week.
Did you?
I did.
Well, next week's a short week for you, right?
It is, thankfully.
You use what, Monday through Wednesday, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Same here.
Yes, sir.
I actually took Saturday off.
No, you did.
I used one of my vacation days, and I got a 4-day weekend.
Nice.
So I was like, sweet. Like a Saturday is like there's a parade in Brockton, so like
Oh,
you probably would check that out.
okay.
Yeah. Well, it's a holiday parade. They can't say, Christmas parade because it's a holiday parade.
Well, they
Celebrates
could.
the holidays. Huh?
They could say Christmas parade.
They could.
They choose not
They
to.
choose not to.
There's a difference.
Yes. Parades are fun.
Parades are fun.
Yeah. They don't cost anything. Just sit there and watch them go by.
It's just, it
The
was
marching band and
just the very simplistic way you stated that. Parades are fun.
yeah.
You know what?
It's the simple
Yeah,
things in life.
Exactly.
Table. Yeah, we're fine.
Are you having trouble with the
Nah, I'm fine.
with the table?
Anyways,
How was your week?
it was all right. Not too bad. Weather was decent. Today, well, right now it's raining.
You know, I didn't know we were such in need of rain.
Apparently.
It started raining yesterday.
Right.
It's still raining today. And I've spoken to at least 3 people who've said, "Oh, thank goodness it's raining." I'm like, why? Oh, we were in a drought. We were? I didn't even know. Nobody told me. Nobody told me.
Rains once in a while,
I didn't know we were such a drought. And then the person that I was speaking to today who said it was like, "Oh, well, all the rain." And I said, I wasn't in the way we were in such a drought. Well, we had those wildfires, those brush fires.
That's California.
I said, did we? I didn't even know we had brush fires.
Neither did I.
It all just
I
passed
don't
me
watch
by.
the news.
I mean, I do to an extent,
Right.
but apparently that story passed
Breaking
me by.
news.
I didn't get that alert on my phone.
Nope.
Beware of brush fires. Jeez.
Yes.
I watched.
Did you?
Let me see, because I don't want to. It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
I watched that Saturday night movie.
Saturday Night Live, yeah.
Yeah, I watched that on Saturday. Oddly enough,
Nice. How was it?
it was really, really good.
Really?
Yeah, like really good.
Okay.
Surprisingly good.
Cool.
And I mean, here's the thing. Like, I
Guarantee
watched
it was
it
better than the show that was on Saturday.
possibly.
Because I watched that. No.
Why was the show garbage?
It was this week.
Oh, see, they had too many in a row that were too good.
I know. They had 3 in a row, then 1 shitty one.
Oh,
Well, the host was like also the music guest. I'm like, no, don't do that because the musicians aren't funny.
That doesn't always work out well.
No,
Who was the guest? Oh, I mean, the host.
Charlie XCX.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly.
I don't know who that is.
She's a musician.
Oh, and it's a she.
And she's
okay.
you got the British accent. She's from the UK or something.
That doesn't make her cool.
I know. I'm saying
Jeez.
I don't know if it helps you. Like oh, Charlie XCX. Nah. That's probably not her real name. But, yeah, she was the host and the musical guest, and she's not funny.
And it was bad.
It was bad.
My goodness.
Sorry, Sarah. The only good part was the weekend update.
You don't have to apologize to them. They know what they did wrong.
They had the cold opens with the Biden and Harris.
Really?
Well, Biden is Dana Carvey.
They're still trotting him out.
And one of the cast members is Trump. Maya Rudolph is Harris.
Yeah.
Jim Gaffigan is
he's getting a lot of
what's
miles.
his name?
Tim Walz.
He's
getting a lot of miles
Andy
out of
Samberg is Harris's boyfriend or husband, Doug.
Yeah.
Doug, I don't know what his last name is. Yeah, they do all right. I mean, they're still they did a thing with because I guess Biden and Trump had a meeting this week or last week.
It was last week.
They parodied that. It was all right.
I see.
I mean, Dana does a pretty good Biden.
Well, he's
a good impressionist.
He's all right.
He does all right.
But
what's your favorite impression that he does?
Who, Dan Carvey?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bush.
Well, he does a really animated George Bush.
Yeah.
It's a little. It's a bit. Who was that guy?
I don't know.
Is that like Charles Nelson Riley on Hollywood Squares? This is a very old reference. It's like
I'm the secret square.
I'm the secret square. Yeah. He does. I'm trying to racking my brain now, trying to think. Geez. I'm coming up.
He does a great Garth.
Yeah.
Because he is Garth.
I'm coming up short.
Anyways.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But
so it was a good movie.
It was a really good movie. Okay. And
so it was all about the very first episode?
It was
how
about
the cow came about and
well, it was about the night the episode was airing.
Okay.
And the whole movie happens in real time.
Really?
Yeah. So you get an hour and a half, hour and a half before the show goes live.
Who was George Carlin?
I didn't recognize a whole lot of the actors.
Yeah.
Which is fine, I guess.
Okay.
But I mean,
they're making a name for themselves.
You could tell who they were supposed to be.
Right.
And if somebody would address somebody like, "Hey, Chevy," and
hey, Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, the guy doing Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
He was it was just odd what they did with his character because Dan Aykroyd had this character called Fred Garvin.
Fred Garvin,
the male prostitute. And he was just this nerdy looking guy, not somebody you look at and go, "No, that's a prostitute." He looked like he was there.
That's a gigolo right there.
He looked like he was there to do your taxes. And he was kind of doing that character almost throughout the whole movie.
Oh.
I think he was trying to for lack of a better word, flesh it out. So he was just doing it constantly.
Yeah, they had a guy do Bill Murray.
No, because Bill Murray wasn't there in the beginning.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. They had a Belushi.
Yeah.
The guy doing the Belushi was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Gilda.
no Eddie Murphy because he wasn't there either.
No, not yet.
Garrett Morris.
Yep, the Garrett Morris.
Gilda
he was
Radner?
really good. Gilda Radner, and she was really good too.
Really?
Like, yeah, like I didn't need anybody to go, "Hi, Gilda." Like, you knew she was Gilda Radner. The interesting thing is that, and what I didn't know, is that he had like completely overbooked the show because he
Laura
wasn't.
Michaels?
Yeah, because he wasn't sure like what he wanted to do.
Okay.
Like right up until they were going to go on air, and backstage, Billy Crystal was there.
Okay.
And he had this stand-up bit that he was going to do. And I was like, and when I saw the guy, I was like, is that guy supposed to be Billy Crystal? And he had his cadence, the cadence in his voice down so well.
Wow.
I was like, this guy must have like studied a bunch of stand-up stuff
Yeah.
and just listened to him talk.
That's marvelous.
Yeah,
That's marvelous.
he was really good. And coincidentally, I had to go into the office on Wednesday.
No.
I know. And I was listening to Conan O'Brien.
Okay.
Because he has a podcast because he doesn't have a show anymore.
He was a writer.
Yeah. And
But that was like the 80s.
Yeah, but it was later on.
Right.
But he had Billy Crystal on. And he asked Billy about the movie. And Billy Crystal goes, yeah, I was backstage. Lauren promised me 10 minutes and then came up to me and was like, I'll give you 2. And so Conan was like, was that how it really was backstage? And he goes, it was very similar. Like everything that happened, he's like, it was that chaotic.
Did they have like a musical guest?
They booked 2 that night.
Oh.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Who did they book?
One of them was Billy Preston, and I
What
don't.
is
Yeah, he's like a funk, like soul funk.
Oh, okay.
And
Like
I
a George,
don't.
like George Carlin. Like, no, George.
You're thinking of George Clinton.
George Clinton. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I don't know who they had an acoustic guitar lady, and I know the song she was
Yanni?
singing. No, I know the song she was singing, but I don't know her name.
Oh, okay.
It's like Janice Ian or something like that. Something like that. I was like, oh boy, but it was a really good movie.
Nice. I'll check it out.
You should. Yeah. The guy playing George Carlin was pretty good too.
Nice.
Yeah.
I went to the movies on Sunday.
Oh, what'd you see?
I saw the new Venom.
Oh, how
good.
was that then?
It was actually pretty good.
Oh.
It was like the last one that they're doing with Tom
Hardy.
Hardy, yeah. But like they're gonna have like spin-offs of like other characters in the movie that like gonna continue because they're not doing anymore. But it was really good.
Oh, all right.
But like it wasn't like Marvel. It was like Sony with like
Yeah.
association with Marvel.
We're associated.
Yeah.
We're not
It
Marvel.
was good though. I liked it. And
Ooh.
and last night I watched the new Deadpool
Yeah,
with
that's
Wolverine.
a really good
That was
movie.
awesome.
That's a good movie.
Highly recommend that.
It starts with a bang. You're
Yes,
like,
it
what
did.
the hell?
This is so violent.
It was great.
Pump the hate brakes. Fox and Friends.
Yeah, I really liked it, and I even liked because it's been out for a while. It's fun to talk about.
Yeah.
I liked the Channing Tatum thing.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
What who's that Gambit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was supposed to be Gambit, but then they fell through. Like,
Oh, that's a shame.
because they was gonna portray Gambit in a movie, but it like got axed or something. I don't know. So like, yeah, we'll do it anyways.
I heard.
Did you?
Well, I heard it from Marvel.
Oh.
They didn't tell it to me, but they told it to people.
Did you?
Like they were gonna do another Blade,
Right.
and they had a different actor.
Yeah, the
set
guy
to play
from
Blade.
Luke Cage.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't want to butcher it.
It's like Marshala or something.
Yeah.
And
Cottonmouth.
yeah, that was the character. Yeah, and I was excited about that because I think he would be pretty good.
Yeah. I never saw the Blade movies. I know of them.
I've only seen the first one.
I never seen any of them.
Excuse me.
I
And
know
then,
Ryan Reynolds was in the third one.
Was he?
Yeah, he was like one of the sub characters. Him and
Was he a vampire? Because I can see him.
No, he was a
being
vampire killer.
Oh, okay. But and then they had Wesley in the movie, and I was like, and they made that joke about there's only one blade,
Right.
and then like I don't know, a few weeks ago, Marvel was like, so we're not moving forward at this time with Blade, and I was like, what did Ryan Reynolds do? Did he break them? It's awful.
It was good though, like all the cameos, all the callbacks, all the jokes.
Yeah.
Done very well.
I thought it was
Highly
great.
recommend. It's on Disney Plus, and it wasn't edited or anything. Like all the swearing and blood and guts and everything.
Yeah.
So,
Quick question.
Yes.
Do you think Mike Tyson took a dive for money?
Yes.
Oh.
What the
I was going to bring that up.
Were you?
It's one of my topics. One of
Oh.
my stories. All right. Here we go.
I did not. Did you watch the fight?
Not live.
Not live. I didn't.
There's a story about that too.
Okay.
All right. So
Then I'm ready.
for those you don't know, last Friday night, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul had their fight finally live on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a disaster.
Yes.
There was so much volume that Netflix crashed. So a lot of people were disappointed that they couldn't get to see the fight. And those who did see the fight were also disappointed because Tyson lost. They went 8 rounds.
Oof.
And he was paid $20 million. Jake was paid like $40.
Mm-hmm.
Some say he's too old. He shouldn't be fighting. Some say he purposely lost. I think he purposely lost,
I also think he purposely lost.
which is embarrassing for
Yeah, it really is.
baddest man on the planet.
It really is. I was like, what is this? I didn't watch the fight.
Yeah, I watched it. It was
I saw.
it was 2-minute rounds and they did 8. So
Yeah. I saw a bunch of people like breaking down clips
yeah,
online. And like, they're
they're
slow.
in the corner and he taps them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like slow-moing it, and they're like, see right here, Tyson could have unleashed on him, and he chose not to.
Right.
He was just taking a dive, and I was like, well,
I know he's old, but I mean, he could still. The videos of him like training, like he's gonna kill him, fucking Jake Paul.
yeah.
And he didn't.
He beat up the trainer more than he beat up Jake Paul. You felt bad for the trainer. You were like, oh, geez.
Right.
That guy's taking a beating.
Yeah.
But
And then they got suspended for I don't know what they were suspended.
they got
for.
suspended?
Yeah, the next day they announced that both fighters were suspended, or I
Really?
don't know the reason, or I don't know all the details.
Probably maybe because it was fixed.
So
Exactly. That's fine.
yeah,
Huh?
poor Mike. I mean, he's been fighting for like what decades, and this guy Jake's
Yeah.
been fighting for a couple of years, and on paper he should have won. He weighs more than him. He's been doing it longer. He's
Oh yeah.
But, oh well. I guess the more tattoos you have, I guess the more popular.
Especially
you
if they're on your face.
are.
Okay.
Mike got a tattoo on his face too.
Yes, he does. So
Yes.
I'm gonna do this on the video
Oh.
because I told my mom that I was.
Oh. Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Here we go.
She ain't gonna be happy with me this week. She ain't gonna be happy with me. So every year,
Right before the holiday too.
yeah. I'm gonna. Oh boy, Thanksgiving will be interesting. So right before, usually before Thanksgiving, we because my family is just too big,
Right. Massive.
so we draw names.
Okay.
It's like there are gift guidelines.
Oh, like a Secret Santa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do that.
All right.
Now my nephew's girlfriend.
And is there like a cap, like $20 or $50?
I think the cap
Or-
is like 50.
Budget.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my nephew's girlfriend, going forward, we'll call her Sarah.
Okay.
Well, so that way
Okay.
I don't have to keep saying my nephew's girlfriend.
Okay.
So Sarah is asking for people's email addresses because after we draw names, we go around the table
All right.
and then say like, oh, you know what I could use? I could use a new set of pens, or like you try to give like gift ideas so that you don't.
I need a new tie. Need some new socks.
Didn't I get a tie this year? You don't want to like.
Some new boots.
So you try to be helpful.
Okay.
So we had done that, and she was taking notes while people were giving suggestions.
Okay.
My mother's already cringing. I can feel it. So she's asking for everybody's email address for the purpose of sending out a copy of the list to everybody, so they'll have it.
Right.
So she's
Cliff notes.
yeah. So she's going around the table, and she's asking what everybody's email is.
Okay.
And I give her mine,
All
and
right.
my mom sits next to me. So she goes, "Grandma, what's your email address?" So my mom says her email address, and then she goes, "at," and all she had to do was say "at Gmail,"
Right.
right? So she goes, "at," that's the A with the circle.
Okay.
Sarah puts the pen down, looks at her and goes, "Is this what you think of me? You think I don't know what an at symbol is?
This day and age.
Do you think I don't know what that is?" I am laughing so hard. And because I'm just like, oh my God. So I grab my phone and I start writing it down. And my mother looks over at me and goes, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, I am telling this story on the. You're not going to get away with saying A with the circle and me not tell that story." And she's like, "Oh,
Dot, which is a
God."
period.
Yeah. And she goes,
COM, which is company.
she goes, "Oh my God, you're going to tell it, aren't you?" I say, "Hell yeah, I am."
.net.
At with the A with the circle. She says, "Well, some people don't know what that is." What people? Everybody knows what the at symbol is. Everybody knows.
Damn.
It's an A with the circle.
Can't even write it. At.
At.
All that.
Oh yeah. So I don't want to. I don't want to tell too many stories in a row. I got the A with the circle
I
in
got stuff.
because wanted to make sure I got that story in.
Let's see.
Woof.
Rod Stewart.
Uh-oh.
You remember him?
Do I remember him? I think a better question is, does Rod Stewart remember me?
He does. Apparently, he has the largest model train collection in the country. And it's worth $30 million.
What?
I know. I was like, damn.
You know what?
That's a lot of trains.
If you asked me to make you a list of Rod Stewart's hobbies,
Train collecting.
model trains would not be at the top of my list.
Well.
I don't know why.
He's got the biggest one.
Now I kind of want to see it.
Yeah.
Has he published this?
Yeah, that's probably videos of it. I don't know. But
Oh.
I was like, that's interesting. $30 million. I'm like, that's a lot of money for a train.
That's a lot of money to sink into a train set. I wanted to do one in my backyard.
Yeah.
Like have a big...
Like Ricky Schroeder?
No, not with the kind you ride.
Oh.
Just like the model where you build the little town.
Okay.
I wanted to do that. And then I was like, oh, but you'd have to make it all weather. And I would need it near a power source, so I would have very limited places where I could put it.
Right.
Unless I ran a line underground.
Right.
Which is a pain in the butt.
Darn.
Because I also factored in the fact like I'm the one who mows the lawn,
Ah.
so be mowing around the train.
Get close to the tracks.
Rod Stewart probably has somebody who can tend to these things.
Yes, he does.
I do not. I don't have a tender.
I don't even know if he's still on tour. He's probably not.
I thought he was done doing that
He's
stuff.
busy with his trains. Choo choo.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you hang out with your train? He
That's
spent all that money on it.
That's right. Now, if you had a collection, what would you collect? Like if you could.
I don't know that I would collect trains.
No, but
If
if you could collect something in a large amount, like what would it be?
I'm not factoring in any money.
Okay.
Money is no object in this scenario.
Correct.
I don't know. I'm trying to think because I mean I would want something that like I enjoyed, but also something that would have like some sort of financial
Right.
like. I mean, I guarantee his train set is not going to sell for $30 million. I mean, it might because it's Rod Stewart.
Right.
And be like, here's Rod Stewart's train. But I mean, if I had a train set, it wouldn't be
$200.
wouldn't be worth anything. Yeah. I don't know.
Video games.
You know what? There are some video games that are worth quite a bit of money.
I know. That one that's like the sport game from the
Track and field.
Yeah, from Nintendo.
Oh no, the world class is. I think it's track and field. Yeah. That's the most rare.
The gold.
Game. The gold cartridge.
Mario or something. I don't know. Something was gold.
Mario.
Something was gold, and it was like, it's worth. Maybe it was Zelda. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a game called Bubble Bobble.
Yeah.
And the sequel to that is worth like $6,000.
Really? Bubble 2?
Yeah. They did a Bubble Bobble 2.
Yeah.
I don't think it did as well.
Right.
But
like the ET game, like, it's worth so much.
Gosh. I mean, I would hope the ET game wasn't worth a lot.
There's a documentary about that. Like they dug it up and they found them all because they buried them and they found the site and they dug up the site and they found all the games that were all buried and.
I mean, like of all the games to go on a quest for,
right?
That is not one I would be questing over.
Correct.
I know. I'm excited because Jay is working tomorrow.
Okay.
He's been doing insane OT all week, so he's working tomorrow, and I was like. And he thinks it's going to be a full shift. So I was like, damn, I have the afternoon to myself.
Nice.
So all day, because I don't want to waste a day.
Right. You're not working?
No. No, but I start soon with my OT through the end of the year.
Damn. Starts on Black Friday.
I'm not working. I'm doing OT next week, but I'm not working that Saturday. But then my Saturdays begin the following week, so that's going to be kind of crummy.
How long does that go for? Just a month?
I only put myself on the list through because we have a list.
Yeah.
I only put myself through the week before Christmas.
Okay.
Because I was like, it's gonna be a long stretch of road there.
Christmas on like a Tuesday this year. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like a Wednesday.
And I was like, I don't want to, I like a lot of people, I have a tendency to burn out pretty quickly. So I'm like, I don't want to be completely burned out at the holiday.
Right.
And just be like, ugh.
Merry Christmas.
So all day I was trying to think.
For Christmas? Sleep.
I know.
What I want.
A day off. So all day I've been trying to think like, what can I do tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because I was trying to think of something I could do that he wouldn't be, too thrilled about because, that's when you do that stuff.
What'd you come up with?
You know what? I came up with goose egg. I came up with zilch.
Really?
Zilch.
You watch those shows that he doesn't like, or a movie he won't like.
I don't know. Well, I don't want to just like stay in and watch TV. I like to go out and do something.
Right.
I just can't think of anything to do. That's my problem. I'm a
go to the movies and see Wicked.
I'm a woman without a plan. I wouldn't go to that if it was a free ticket.
I heard on the radio like that they don't want people singing in the theater because basically it's a musical.
Oh.
And they don't want people singing because they want the person on the screen to like be able to hear her voice and because she's new and I don't know. I'm like, if it's a musical and you get on sing, that's what people do. You can't tell people not to sing at a musical. But
there is
rules. Break your rules.
All these rules.
Your rules.
Jeez. Get out of here with your rules.
So it's basically like a Wizard of Oz movie, right? Like a spin-off?
I think it focuses more on the witch, doesn't it?
I think so.
My thing is that the thing that I don't like, because I find this very disingenuous,
Okay.
it's actually a part 1 of 2.
Aw.
And they're making sure that they're not saying that in any of the advertising. Because they don't want people to be like, oh, well, we'll just wait for part 2 to come out and then we'll watch them both.
Yeah,
They
but
want people to go out now.
How do you know about it?
Because I read an article that said this is part 1 of 2 and they're not telling you.
Oh, it's a secret.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well,
But
I don't.
it's not anything that would be high on my list anyway.
Yeah, same here. I want to see that red one with The Rock and Chris Evans.
Oh.
The Santa Claus.
Is Chris Evans in that?
He is.
Oh.
And the guy, Jonah Jameson.
Oh.
I can't remember his name, the actor who played J. Jonah Jameson.
Ooh, jeez.
He's Santa.
Is he?
Yeah, The Rock is like Santa's bodyguard, and he needs help.
I can't remember his name.
He needs help from Chris Evans to like save Santa. He was kidnapped, or I don't know. It looks actually pretty good.
You know what's funny is he's in the Saturday Night movie.
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons. Thank you.
Sorry.
Why don't you give you a
Red one.
Very good.
give you a very good on that one.
All right.
He's in the Saturday Night movie too. And
Really?
the second I saw him, I called him J.K. Simmons. J. Jonah Jameson. I was like, oh, it's J.
Who was
Jonah
his
Jameson.
character?
His character was Milton Berle.
Milton Berle.
Milton Berle, yeah.
Wow.
Hey, it's 70s, man.
Who names their kid Milton? He did.
Maybe it's a family name.
Passed down from generation.
Maybe. So,
So.
I was talking to somebody a couple weeks ago because my high school,
Okay.
which I've been out of for quite some time now,
Same here.
but they're doing an open house.
Open house.
An open house where like the public, like anybody can go in.
Okay.
And I had really considered going. And I was like, I kind of want to go. I was like, but I also don't.
That's my old locker. I don't remember the combination.
I only went to my locker once.
In 4 years?
In 4 years, I only went once. It was and I'll tell you the only reason that I went there. So senior year, at the end of the near the end of our time there,
Right.
you had to go and clean out your locker, and they allotted you like 20 minutes to go and clean out your locker and get it. Yeah, it's just get there and take care of it.
Mm.
And
Vacuum it out.
I shared a locker with a friend of mine, and I said, yeah, and I said, and I never left anything in it, which she was happy about because she got to leave all her shit in it.
Nice.
So I didn't have anything in the locker, and I knew I didn't, but I didn't really want to be in class. So I said, so my friend said, well, I'm going to go clean out the locker. And I said, yeah, I'm going to go too.
Team effort.
So we got the hall pass, and we went down, and I literally just stood there leaning up against the lockers while she cleaned her locker, our locker.
Yeah.
And I got out of class for like 20, 25 minutes.
Nice. So you never knew where your locker was?
Nope, I had never been there before. It was my first time being there.
Wow.
She was like, this is it. I said, it was down near the gym. I was like, there's no way I'm coming all the way down here.
Like that.
Not with my books and stuff. It's easy. No way.
So what was the open house for? Just like...
It was, they normally do an open house so that if a parent was considering their child going to that school, they could go to the school and check out because it's
like a tour.
Yeah, it's like a vocational school.
Nice.
So you can go and check out the classes and the shops and stuff.
Cool.
What's frightening is that I drove by it probably like 8 months ago, but and I don't get down that way very much. And it like the whole
What school was it?
Southeastern, and the whole like front of this, like the whole school has changed.
Right.
Like they got a complete remodel.
Been a
and
while.
yeah, I was like, oh, it doesn't look the same anymore.
Nice coat of paint.
Which is why I was thinking about going, because I wanted to see like how much it had changed.
Right.
And I'm feeling like
added on rooms and shit.
I'm feeling like I wouldn't even be able to recognize the spot I used to curl up and cry.
Wow.
What happened to my spot? I'm laughing way too hard at that.
Damn.
But it's all right. Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
Did we have a winner last week?
We did have a winner. Congratulations to Tina.
Oh, Tina. Wait.
Yay.
Yay.
Can't remember what the quote was now.
Think. The quote was...
Fuck.
It was...
Hold on.
Was it like an Adam Sandler thing, or...
I don't think so. Oh, it was a
40-year-old
40-year-old virgin, yeah.
Hey, I got
Steve
that.
Carell. So she
Okay.
won 2 gift cards, I believe.
Okay. Well, I
I think so. She'll know.
forgot to give them to her. So
Tina, you got a reminder.
well, I didn't see her. I didn't see her. I saw her this week, but I didn't see her last. And I'm gonna have to write myself a note, because I'm not gonna see her next week because it's Thanksgiving. So.
All right. So this week's quote's worth 1 gift card, Dunkin' Donuts. You comment the name of the movie on the YouTube video. First to correct, you win. Sean's not going to pull a name because he's not here. So he'll probably pull one next week. All right. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not going to do what everybody thinks I'm going to do and flip out, man. All I want to know is who's coming with me. Comment below.
Wow.
There you go. I'll tell you.
You'll
Movie off mic.
You'll have to tell me, because I don't.
It's a good one.
Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time. Before I send it down the table. Huh?
Early, I think.
Possibly early, yeah. It'll be a little bit earlier. Before I send it down the table, here's your fun fact of the week. Jingle Bells was originally written to be a Thanksgiving song, and the lyrics don't make any references to Christmas. Instead, it focuses on sleigh racing.
Oh, boy. That is interesting.
Hey, that's what I'm
Have
here
a
for.
great weekend. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, wait.
All right.